is érinti majd. Nem tudom, hogy szokta-e. Ebben viszont nem vagyok biztos. Viszont örülnék neki, ha igen.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So, you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Then the first Reaper we take out with this gun, it's in their honor. Just give the word.
Erusz még mindig az egyik kedvencem.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Majd csak figyeld.
So
Mindenkit megmentünk.
After the Collector base, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape. Good to be back on board, Shepard. It's nice to see Liara again.
Le a kezekkel Liarától.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
Mármint ki legyen jó, vagy ki legyen rossz.
Hello again, Shepard. How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Hát már hogyha ha párszor végigviszed és nem ugyanazokat a döntéseket hozod, akkor igen. Igazság szerint nem tudom, hogy kivel legyen románcom például az első részben. Hogyha, ugye már első részben nem lehet románc Tálival, csak a másodikba. Úgyhogy, és ott is csak férfivel.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky EDI let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own, Dr. Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
How did you take out the old Shadow Broker?
It cost me. I had to hire dozens of mercenaries just to storm his lair.
You really wanted him dead, huh?
The broker captured a friend. I swore I'd get him back.
And?
I was too late to save him.
What happened when you became the broker?
I made what use of the network I could, but my main base of operations was scuttled when Cerberus attacked. I saved whatever crucial hardware I could, but I'd rather not talk about it. The important thing is that I still have data feeds and agents, although the war's taking a toll on the latter.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
After the time I saw you on Ilium? Well, apart from becoming the broker, I spent my time looking for any defense against the Reapers. The only substantial records were the Protheans. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Na. Ilyen kis otthonos kis szobája van Liarának. Menjünk a gépházba. Beszélgessünk a riporternővel, hát ha van még valami mondani valója.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, Girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail. Uzmek was that? She has got some curves. Do we need to talk, Commander? Not right now, Allers. Let me know when we do.
Jó, hogy szóba hoztad a szondázást, mert ötletem sincs, hogy hogy kéne.
Commander. Commander. Commander.
Majd nézem, Adams még úgy el van. Mindjárt fölmegyek oda is. Kell lenézek a hangárba. Sebezzem valamivel többet a fegyverem, és valamicskével... Hát nem tudom. Az addig oké, mert azt már láttam, csak... Ennyi mutatom, mi a bajom, azt majd rájössz. Egy teljes páncélzatok között váltogathatok, mi? Jep. Kicsit növeltem a fegyverem sebzését. Fejlőés sebzést nem, viszont már nem akartam tovább csökkenteni az életemet. Egyelőre ez így jó lesz. %10%-ot ráad a felegvári költségre. Amúgy is vissza akarok menni majd oda még. Ezt majd később fejlesztem. Mutyuli, mutyuli, helihó. Igen, azt olvastam, hogy észrevehetik a hajómat és küldetéssel mehetek vissza.
Even more distracted.
Nice try.
Sorry, Lola.
Elég nyíltan flörtöl velem.
You mentioned a mission you had against the collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right. I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Mutyuli, mutyuli.
Ma'am.
Egy perc is jövök. Úgy látszik, hív a természet. Mindjárt jövök és folytatjuk. Jön újra. Elnézést, de a hív a természet, hát hív a természet. A legjobb olyankor nem nemet mondani. Most már visszatértem. Nem tudom, itt vagy még, Soldier? Adj nekem tanácsot, milyen fegyverekkel mászkáljak? Mi az, ami így megéri a pénzt? Mert igazság szerint... Az lenne jó például, hogyha lenne ilyen leírás a sebzéséről. Már az addig oké, hogy ezek így itt vannak. Haha. A Valiantot használom, a Mantisnak jó a sebzése, viszont nagyon kicsi a tárkapacitása. De gondolom azért lesz ennél jobb sniper puska is. Aha! Jó, akkor nem kérdeztem semmit. Nem az Avengert használom, hanem a Vindicator-t. És az Eagle-t használom, nem pedig a Predatort. Vannak letölthető dolgok Originem. Mindjárt elmutatom is. Így perc. Extra content. Kidobjuk teljes ablakba.